Buddhist monks who chose different practices. One chose to practice Vipassanadhura and could be compared to a cattle owner. One chose to practice Ganthadhura and could be compared to a cowherd. There were once two friends living in the city of Savatthi. One day, they had the opportunity to listen to Sammasambuddha's Dhamma lecture, which inspired them to enter the monkhood. 5 years into the monkhood, they went to see Sammasambuddha and asked for his advice on how they should fulfill their goal as a Buddhist monk. Sammasambuddha told them that there were two kinds of work required of a Buddhist monk. One was Ganthadhura, the learning and teaching of the Dhamma or Sammasambuddha's teachings. Two was Vipassanadhura, meditation practice for the purpose of achieving the inner Buddha or Dhammakaya and the attainment of the path and fruit of Nibbana. The monk who was called Mahayaka told Sammasambuddha that given his age, he wanted to practice Vipassanadhura directly. The other and younger monk, called Gantika, chose to practice Ganthadhura. Having made their choices, the two monks went their separate ways. Not long after earnestly practicing meditation, Venerable Mahayaka was able to attain arahatship together with Patisambhita, the 4 branches of analytical knowledge. Venerable Gantika became an expert teacher of the Dhamma and was recognized as such by 18 different groups of Buddhist monks. Some time later, a group of Buddhist monks went to learn meditation practice from Venerable Mahayaka. Having attained arahatship as a result of their earnest practice, they said goodbye to their teacher in order to return to Sammasambuddha at the Jettawan temple. Venerable Mahayaka asked them to pay homage to Sammasambuddha for him and pay respect to all the senior monks that included his friend Venerable Gantika. When these monks went to pay respect to Venerable Gantika, he was surprised to find that his friend had gained quite a number of students, despite the fact that he knew not a single Buddha's saying. One day, the two monks happened to meet at the Jettawan temple. Having paid respect to each other, Venerable Gantika had in his mind to ask his friend a Dhamma question. Sammasambuddha knew with his supernormal insight that Venerable Gantika was about to embarrass Venerable Mahayaka in front of other monks, the result of which would be rebirth in the hell realm for Venerable Gantika, since Venerable Mahayaka had already attained arahatship. Therefore Sammasambuddha appeared in their midst. Having seated himself, Sammasambuddha proceeded to ask both monks questions regarding Samapatti 8, the 8 levels of elevated meditative attainments, and Magga 4, the 4 paths of Nibbana. Now these were questions which only an Arahat could answer. Therefore, Venerable Gantika was not able to answer any of these questions, whereas Venerable Mahayaka could. Sammasambuddha sang Sadhu 4 times for each of the 4 answers about Magga 4 given by Venerable Mahayaka. Sammasambuddha knew that Venerable Gantika's students were wondering why he did not praise their teacher at all. So he said to them that their teacher could be compared to a cowherd, while his son, Venerable Mahayaka, could be compared to a cattle owner.